2% a month. That's all I need to make a living from my trading account. Since launching our new platform Algo Trading Space, I've set clear rules for my traders and myself. One of the most important, every EA we run should aim for just 2% a month. That's really all we need. Now if I go to the platform and I click on funded trading, you will see plenty of accounts that we have with trading.com, DAONX, iFunds, a few funded accounts from prop firms. If I arrange them according to the gain in the last 30 days, you will see how many of the robots and how many of the accounts are making above 2% just in the last 30 days. So everything above this account makes more than 2%. So 2% is the bare minimum. This is our minimum target. From there, if it makes more, obviously that's way better, but let me share what you can achieve with just 2%. Now let's have a look at the second account, for example, multiplayer EA trading on trading.com. It made 17% gain. And if I go to trading.com, I'll show you that the target is 20%. Right in here, we have just one rule to avoid going below 10% from the starting equity being the static maximum drawdown threshold. So we start with 10k account and the drawdown is at 9, and even if we make profits, the drawdown remains at 9k, which is very important. It never happens with prop firms, by the way. And once we reach the 20% target, we are able to withdraw 80% profit split, or this is $1,600. So how that works is I open an account with my FX markets or fxtrading.com. Before I was using that one more, but recently I prefer more my FX markets. This is the broker behind trading.com. I fund an account with $1,000 and they give me a credit of 9k. And right in here I have one of the accounts and I'll show it to you. So this account started back in July, and you can see that I have the 1,000 deposit, which is called incubation, and then there is an incubation deposit from X Trading or trading.com of 9,000. Total balance and equity is 10,000, and you can see that with the multi-pair EA, which I'm trading on a few different currency pairs, I've almost reached the target of 20%. I assume by the end of the month, there are just 2-3 days more, it will actually reach the 20% target. And then I'll be able to withdraw $1,600 and I will scale to the next stage. Now what happens on the next stage is quite interesting. My balance will become 20,000, and if I reach again 20%, or this is 4k, I'll be able to withdraw 80% again, and this is $3,200. The same thing repeats again and again until stage 5, where I'm getting 50% profit split, or this is 20k, which is a lot of money in my opinion, but the total amount of profits I can withdraw is $40,000, and the maximum I have reached is stage 4 with the Forest Gold Investor, and I've requested above $20,000. Actually, this account is still visible on the platform. Right in here, you can see that I have withdrawals of above $22,000, but then it had a bad period and it dropped nearly to the bottom, nearly to the static drawdown. So now I'm trying to recover this account with the FX stabilizer. It's another very good expert advisor I'm trading recently, and you can see that this one reached nearly 17% in another trading.com account, and it pays above 2% a month, nearly 4% in the last 30 days. And when I shared with my team the idea of just 2% a month, they were a little bit skeptical because they said, okay, Petko, but it will actually take 10 months for any EA to reach the target of trading.com. And I said, yes, absolutely, that's true. But if we set one new account every month, it means that in 10 months time, on average, the accounts will start reaching the take profit or the target, and we will start withdrawing money. And I did that. If I go to the trading section and I click on funded trading, and I click on trading.com, you will see all of the accounts that we have at the moment. And you can have a look at them as a grid mode or as in a table. You can see that we have 20 accounts in total. The average profit factor is 4.22, which is awesome. But if I arrange the accounts according to the game, you'll see that already we have, I skipped the first one, which is at stage 4. We have one account with the multipair that is nearly at 20%. I have a second one with the FX stabilizer nearly at 17%. And then I have the Happy Gold recovery at 8.5%, 7.6% from the Wall Street Recovery Pro. And below are the new accounts after I came up with this idea. Actually, I got more than one account per month. Now, the last few months, I was getting 3 accounts. And from this month, I'm planning to get 5 new accounts every month, simply because we have so many EAs to trade and so many EAs that are capable of making more than 2% a month. But please don't take that as a recommendation. You can keep an eye on all of the accounts we have with trading.com, and you will see when we are reaching the target of 20%. But the best thing here is that when we keep 2% minimum target amount, we trade the EAs with very low risk settings. So we don't blow the accounts. We don't lose the accounts because the drawdown of 10%. They climb steadily upwards. I can show you, for example, the multipayer track record, and you will see how steadily it is going upwards. At the beginning, I was trading it with very low risk. Then I increased it a little bit and it's going up just extremely well. The FX stabilizer that is trading 8 different currency pairs. Look at that. It goes really smoothly upwards. I can say this is just beautiful. But the best thing is, once we reach the 20%, we withdraw $1,600, and from there, these accounts will bring us more money, which is a long-term game. And this is really what I want to chase for myself, and I want to teach everybody around me, that you don't need to aim for 50 or 100% a month, because this is risky. You will blow more accounts and you will lose more money compared to what you earn. Trust me, I've been there. If you agree with me and missed my previous video, check it out right on my side, because I showed something interesting that proves the theory of 2% per month. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.